Hello. Shit, my bra's hanging out. Remind me to check myself before I turn on my camera. Fuck it. Anyways, I sort of passed out. And I just now woke up. I meant to take a nap, and the only reason I woke up is because my neighbor was like chipping away at some ice or something in the back of his yard. I'm like, fuck, what time is it? So here I am, rocking like a hurricane. I have a relationship spread for somebody, and I don't really want to use names, and I don't really know, to be honest, but I think that there is someone who needs some advice. So I asked for some advice, and I was given 7 cards up top. So, basically, this is how I see it playing out, okay? What you guys have together is that, I don't feel like either one of you have, either one of you really feel like it's over, because this is something I'm talking about, you know, in the basic explanation of the World card. It says completing or a life lesson or some type of travel or immigration, whatever. I think that you guys aren't over with, to be honest, and you guys both share that in common. And how you feel is that you know that, I mean, it could be that you are going to be getting a message as well, but here's that Page of Swords with the gossip and the spying and the, someone will be telling the truth. And I feel like, I don't know if you are spying on them or they're spying on you, whatever the case may be. This is something I think that you know about, and maybe you thought you had to because of whatever reason, but I think this is going on, or it has been going on for a while. And that's the first part about it. Like, you already know that. You know that there's some bullshit, okay? And you feel like you wasted your time. You have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And for whatever reason, maybe you did, because, you know, if it's like, if you guys aren't together, which I don't really feel like you are right now, I feel like there's feelings involved, but you're not together. And there's a whole bunch of bullshit surrounding this situation. Of course you're gonna feel like you wasted your time, because, or maybe you're just sitting here thinking like, did I waste my time? Like, what the fuck is he doing, you know? Then you have the Empress in reverse, which talks about somebody who is really dependent on other people, and whatever the case may be. It talks about fertility issues, but I feel like the reason that you are so attached to this is because you're the mother of their children, or you know that this other person, how dependent they are on other people, because these are all how you feel about them, okay? So you recognize this, and maybe you when you go to the other side, this person knows that they are basically one of those people that are in and out of your life. One of those people who are pretty chaotic. They sleep around. They know this. They recognize this about themselves. But I feel like what they're trying to say is this is like their past behavior. Or maybe they're trying to come out of this. Whatever the case may be. Because why would this be a card that they think about you? You know what I mean? I honestly feel like it's just them recognizing this in themselves. Or maybe these are switched. You know? You could, if you looked at it backwards. So maybe this is you saying, you know about them being in and out. You know about them sleeping around and about trying to work it out 1,000 times, you know? You have the Temperance card, so you know that things are really unbalanced. Temperance in reverse. Excuse me. Ugh. Too much of something's going on in this relationship, or not enough to keep it in the right place, you know? I feel like it's too much drama. It's too much fucking bullshit. The Sun card in reverse. that there was a lot of delayed gratification. Like, they made you feel really fucking depressed, and they didn't really make you happy, or they're not anymore. You know, 10 of Cups in reverse. So you know that this is basically adding to the problem of having, you know, the family trouble, the emptiness, the broken marriage. You know that this is what's causing, like, this is hurting your family, pretty much, you know? I mean, it's just one of those things where I don't think there's a right decision. There's not going to be a concrete path for you to not have some type of feelings involved, because you could walk away, but there are some feelings on both sides, and it's pretty heavy from what I can tell. For whatever reason, you put time into people, it is what it is, you know? But it's heavy, and I feel like if you walk away and you want to because of all the pain that they've caused you, but you just can't, and you know that if you stay that it's gonna be some bullshit too, or maybe that's how you feel. I don't know, you know what I mean? But if you've been around someone long enough to know they're not making you happy, you know. What are some messages for our subscriber trying to deal with an ex? What are some advice cards? A subscriber that needs some advice about what they should do about their ex. I don't think it's over, you guys, and it might be just a karmic lesson, but you guys have the World card in reverse. This isn't over. There are some unfinished lessons for you guys with this, and there is some major struggling and overwhelming behavior, whether or not it's inability to commit, but I feel like it's more struggling and overwhelmed, and it's on both sides. It's not just you, it's them too. The Death card in reverse, talking about it, this could be them, and they feel really stuck, and they feel like the hope is gone. They feel like it's just destroyed, and I feel like they know that they're the ones that caused this, to be honest. There's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, smothering, insecure person who's still around. I don't know who the fuck it is, but she's still showing up in the advice. And maybe this is just some of the behavior, but this might be someone that they're dealing with still. You have the Four of Cups in reverse, so someone is thinking about how, maybe someone's thinking about the past, you know, how they really just want this to end, and they feel like they missed an opportunity, but they, at the same time, this could be a declined offer. So maybe they did try to get back together with you in the past, and you said no. Like, fuck you, boy, you know? And for good reason, probably. If they're still dealing with fucking other bitches, you think that some people are going to get back together? But there is going to be, there's lots of frustrations with this. There's fucking major frustrations with this. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that was someone who ran away, had an affair, dishonesty, divorce. Can we have some advice? Like, this is not advice. We're sitting at 9 minutes. So we need some advice about what this person should do. Okay. Now as I'm talking shit, 4 cards fly out. Okay, let's see. So this one is the Emperor in reverse. I think what they're trying to tell you is that the person you're dealing with is really emotionally immature. And they act like they're not. They probably act like this big macho dude. Their feelings are really confusing to them as well. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. And In the past, it could have been one-sided, or maybe it's one-sided now dealing with this person. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they are working on themselves, though. This is the card that talks about someone that knows that they need to do some work on themselves, and they are. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is all about a new job or a home and hope returning and recovery. So this, I feel like you guys aren't really done, even though it's really a lot of emotions that are going on right now. And maybe some, because here's your card, I'm just saying, it's kind of a delayed, it's really delayed right now because, and you have a lot of anxiety. And really, someone's really restless because of all the emotionally unbalanced stuff that had happened in the past or is still happening. There's all the immaturity, all the times that they weren't working together with you, all the times they're in and out of your life, being a fucking douchebag. Seven of Wands is they had really weak boundaries for themselves, and I don't think it had anything to do with you. It's them. Two of Wands in reverse. So you guys are pretty much at a stalemate because you don't know what you want to do, and they're still kind of immature, or they're unemployed, or they're lazy, or maybe this is what they were in the past. So you guys weren't able to start again when you wanted to before. It was kind of delayed, and someone's fucking depressed and disappointed right now, and I don't feel like it makes you happy. Like, I feel like Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's promiscuous or was in the past. Three of Swords. I think that this apology card keeps coming up, so they do want to apologize and they are healing from this, or maybe you need some time to heal from this bullshit. Because they caused a lot of family trouble for you. And some outside people that probably weren't ready for a relationship either. I think that the universe is saying that you have the tools to manifest whatever it is you want in your life, but it's just figuring out maybe what that is. Because there is, like, you know, they're telling you to be cautious. This person is still kind of impatient and impulsive, and they want you to pay attention and keep your guard up, okay? Because there was a false start with them in the past, and all of the spying and the gossiping, the outside fucking people. I think that they want you to get some rest. They want you to recover. They want you to heal, try to get some relief. You or this other person, I think this other person needs to come out of whatever closed off, position that they were at, maybe not admitting necessarily the part that they did wrong and all the shit that they caused in your life, because I don't really see, until all I see is really feelings. I don't see any action about them doing anything about it. I feel like, so they know, and that's a good sign. They do know that they're chaotic and they are in and out of your life, but are they trying to change? I don't see it. And maybe just knowing in the back of your head that because this could be a karmic lesson, that it's not over, but that maybe it does need to be right now because you guys have so many fucking feelings involved and you're both miserable. I don't know. What should they do? What are some advice? I feel this energy though, and it's not good. It's like sad and mad and like I don't want to say desperate, but it's like you do want answers, when you just don't have any. And that's love, girl. I hate to fucking say it. You still love them. Because I know what that feeling is like, and it's awful. And it's like heartbreak, but you still want to hold on to hope at the same time. But you just fucking want to strangle them and fucking bury them in the backyard and maybe put some flowers out there every once in a while. I always say, like, you know, I threatened the person I was with, like, you know, sometimes I really just want to fucking kill you, but I'm pretty sure I would be the main one fucking crying at your funeral, okay? Or just like zap his ass and then bring him back like stuff doing stupid shit. But the thing about it is, when you're dealing with emotionally immature people as well as people that are used to being a certain way, and that means more than one bitch in their life to satisfy their emotional imbalance, or just the fact that they like the attention and they've always been that way. It's not some behavior that changes overnight, and it's really fucking hard to deal with. And you kind of get to that point where you're like, fuck you then, you know? But at the same time, you know that there's a place that no one else can take in their life, that you hold that spot. And then it's like, after all this time, after all this fucking wasted fucking years, and, you know, whatever the case may be, you're just like, do I even want it anymore? You guys are both unable to move. The only good thing that I see, well, it's not the only good thing, but there will be a new, this card keeps coming up, new job, home, rest, recovery. That hope is going to be returning to the situation. Three of Pentacles, even though you guys hadn't been working together in the past. And they're really immature, and you're going to be having a new start, and there's going to be some forgiveness. Like I said, I don't feel like this is over with this person. All I see is a lot of old behavior, but there's a lot of feelings involved, you know. I know I see that in the past they were pretty immature and how they came towards you or how they acted with you. And you guys probably took a break and you tried to leave them alone. What I can say is they are working on themselves. They are trying to tame some of this chaotic behavior. They know that they fucked up, okay, that they were careless and they weren't prepared for how their life feels without you in it. You or the other person has the tools to manifest what you want, but you need to decide which way you want to go with this, okay? And I feel like if you're the more emotionally stable person, someone like that who is like all over the place isn't going to be able to do this. So the universe is kind of leaving the choice up to you. They're not telling you one way or the other. And I feel like because things change every day, and we have the power of free will, the cards can say whatever they want, but you're the one who has that choice at the end of the day about what you want to do. You felt like giving up. You knew that they were unable to commit in the past, but they are struggling and they are overwhelmed. You guys used to be really in love, I think, at one point. Maybe you thought that you were, but since then there's been breakup, divorce, arguments, regrets. Maybe with a Gemini, but I feel like it's the same person that you have a lot of fucking feelings involved with. Because of third parties. Because of immaturity and codependency and breakups. And one-sided selfishness that this person brings into your life. I feel like once, if this person really is trying to come out of this, okay, I think they want to come to you correctly. They want to be this authoritative figure in your life, and they want to come to you emotionally balanced for once. The Knight of Wands in the upright, not in this way where they're in and out of your life. They want to stay in your life and be this romantic partner for you. But they have got some shit that they need to deal with, and it honestly seems like it's so heavy that it's not just a simple overnight fix, or it's not just a conversation. Like, this is almost to the point where it's fucking counseling. It is extensive. It's time, and you have to decide if that's what you want to do or not. You know, there was, you know, a lot of dishonesty, and I feel like either they ran away, or they're trying to run away, or they were, or there was theft or whatever. Five of Pentacles. Did they waste their time? Did you waste your time? You guys are like feeling the same way, to be honest. You have another person that wants to come in your life. You have a fire sign, older, charming, authoritative figure that does want to have is coming in. You have the three of Pentacles, so you have someone that does want to work with you. You need to trust your intuition, because someone's kind of all about themselves, or they appear to be all about themselves. There's a lot of things that you don't see because the Moon card is here, but I feel like someone does want to have this with you. And because the Queen and King, where'd he go? This is the soulmate, Queen and King. Who the fuck is this Queen of Pentacles? Maybe something about a good mom. Two of Swords. It's time to make a decision. Somebody wants a staple commitment. Justice will be served with the issues of all of these too many choices and commitment issues. I don't think it's you that needs to speak your truth. I think it's them. I think they finally need to, well, for one, apologize for the way they treated you and everything they put you through. But I don't think, it's not over. It's just going to take some time if that's what you want to do. 23 minutes. Fuck. All right.